Hi, everybody. Sorry, we're just a couple of minutes late. I have Linda G with me. Hi, Linda.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Oh man, I'm so glad that you could make it. I'm really doing good. I'm having a
Thank
really
you.
good weekend. So,
Yesterday I was really sick, so thank God today I
oh,
feel so much better.
oh, that's good. So, just to make sure everybody knows that it's polyterology, I'm going to run the little video. So, here we go. Okay, so now everybody knows that it's polyterology. So, now I got to ask you something. I hope this is okay. When my sister heard that you were going to be on, she like really wants to be on with you. So would you mind if I brought my sister in?
Sure. She throws a little change in the box on the way out.
I'll remind her. I'll remind her. Okay, Cleo, she said yes. Okay. All right, everybody. Here we are. So it's
Hi,
gonna be
Cleo. Hi, Linda.
it's gonna be us girls. That's really
Oh, I
great.
love it. Fonnie Willis fan club.
Yes, yes. So we had a show last night and we talked about a lot of stuff, and I was telling Cleo, what are we going to talk about? But I think we'll find some things to talk about. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So you know what? I just got a message from Val. I had kind of promised Val that I'd do a show with her today. So
Oh.
would it be okay if I brought her in?
Oh, hell yeah. The more the merrier.
Okay.
However, Gerard Butler tries to come in. Give him my personal number.
Okay, you got it. All right, there we go. Oh, okay, Val. Hi.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Colleen.
Right,
Nice. Yeah.
That's really great. And I now, Val, have you been on with Linda before?
I have been on the stage with Linda in a few occasions, but we never read together.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm excited.
What? Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. I just got a message from Sherry Hinkle, who always does my co-hosting and stuff. Would you mind if I brought her into?
Sure, bring her on down. The more the merrier.
Okay. All right. She said yes.
Hi,
Oh,
Sherry.
here we go, Sherry. There we go. And
Linda, I got Gerard on hold on my other phone.
Girl,
so
that's
I'll
what
make
I'm
sure I
talking.
send
That's
them
what
over
I'm
to
talking
you.
right now.
already have
That's what I'm talking. I didn't get nothing for Valentine's Day, but I'm sure he was busy. It just slipped his mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You guys, Linda, I'm gonna ask for one more person to come on, and I hope it's okay.
Oh my God.
It's
Okay.
I don't want to. I feel like I've just ambushed you with all these people, but it's Gerald from Tarot Stash, and
Yay, Gerald.
okay, so we'll bring him on. Okay, here we go. Oh,
Hello.
Gerald.
Hands unite.
all over the place. Okay. Oh, this is great. Thank you so much, Linda. This is really, really great. Really great to have everybody here. So the plan was to do politics for the first half and personal for the second half. So I'm going to try and stick to that. We're 3 minutes in. I think we have some time to do this. So the biggest thing that I saw in the news today was that Ukrainian city fell to Russian troops. And I mean, after 2 years of fighting, I'm not surprised that something has happened with them. But what do we think this means? And actually, Val, didn't you have some information about this? You want to talk about this?
What I do have is that Zelensky just came out and said, first, we all must do something, but everything possible to defeat the aggressor. Zelensky said at the Munich Security Conference on Saturday, please, everyone remember that dictators do not go on vacation. That was his dig to Congress, leaving Ukraine high and dry without any funding.
Exactly.
So, yes, of course, maybe they had to pull out because they are without the ability to fund any more arms and to hold their position.
They got a lot of money. They did get money, you guys. Not that it's probably not enough, but they were expecting that money from the United States.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I'm almost feeling like this was easier to do because they had to weigh out things, and they're letting them take it for now, but they're going to have everything back. That's my hit.
Yeah. That sounds right. So you don't think that this is some like strategy on Zelensky's part
It seems like a strategy on his part.
I would say so. Yeah.
Like he did this, and also to make a point with Congress.
Yeah.
It's kind of a deliberate thing, but it's going to work. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, not so much. Okay, well, anybody else have any hits on this? Come on,
The
don't
first
be
thing
shy.
Nobody else.
first thing I picked up on it was that it was deliberate. It was something that Zelensky is setting up
Mhm.
to,
Yeah. He knows what he's
make
doing. He
to
would
make
never,
a point.
yeah, he would never have pulled out without some kind of a
No,
reason. It's a strategy
no.
to get to shame people into, the support because you don't want everything to backslide. So this was his grand and smart gesture
Right,
strategically. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a very good thing that he did this, and I think that the Republicans in Congress are going to be very embarrassed, and I think that Mike Johnson is going to be. He'll probably come out and say something totally stupid and inappropriate because he won't know what to do. So, but no, we have got to help out with Ukraine, and the fact that they wouldn't do anything for the whole package that Biden brought up is just
Yeah.
everybody is totally embarrassed about that. That
Mm.
that he's offered them the best deal they've ever seen.
Mhm.
And
Oh, there's Republicans saying the thing is they just need to bring it up for a vote and it'll pass.
Yeah.
That's why they're not bringing it up for a vote.
Well, can we read on that? Because I really have a strong suspicion that somehow it is going to come up for a vote. So let's go around the table here and see what everybody comes up with.
Well, I also feel that Biden's not fooling about some money he's holding from Russia that he's going to turn around and give it to Ukraine. Russia has already threatened him if he does that, but he's going to do it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Biden's not playing. Biden is serious as a heart attack when it comes to this stuff. All right. As soon as anybody else is ready, you just jump right in.
well, I'm just wondering, will they stop this vacation nonsense? They've got 2 weeks off. Will anybody come back early and say, okay, maybe we better do something right now instead of having a vacation? I mean,
I'm almost feeling like because they're in charge, allegedly in charge, they can't really bring it up until everybody comes back.
Mhm.
But I do feel some pressure from the public, especially after they're not saying one word about Navalny, not a word.
yeah.
And did you see that? They're going in with black coverings on their face and black suits and tearing down all the memorials for him in the middle of the night like a bunch of thieves.
No, I didn't.
Because they know he's going to be a martyr.
He is a martyr.
His wife already called for people to rise up and do something about this.
And there was some young girl that was just on the news that's facing the Russian people, the courts, because she protested, because she went to the memorial. Just a young girl.
Yeah.
Well, didn't
They're
Biden
going to
come
make
out and say-
examples out of anybody and everybody.
Yeah.
Didn't Biden say that this was a? I don't know if he actually said murder.
He said that. Yeah, he said that Putin murdered.
Putin was.
Oh, did he?
He said
Okay.
that Putin was responsible.
And I talked to Navalny today, and he told me, and I never get people except Tom Petty, who he came right to me after he died. And Navalny came to me this morning, and he actually said he died, but he died of something that was secondary to the living conditions and the poisoning. Something had happened to his body because of the poison there.
Mhm.
But Putin still murdered him.
Yeah, it was definitely a poisoning. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I threw a few cards on the deal, the border deal. And what I'm getting is that there is somebody, a very strong woman, who is going to push through to try to strong arm them into bringing it to the floor, because of course it's going to pass, because Mike Johnson doesn't control anything. And that once they get that passed, that's the end of Mikey, because it just exposes how weak he is. And just one more Mikey joke that, we're talking about Russia and everything. If he's Moses, Can't he part the Red Seas?
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. I'm putting my tiny hands up for that one.
I bow to you.
Wow.
Oh man.
Okay, I killed that one. So now let's move on to
Well, Gerald didn't say nothing.
Well, I
yeah,
think
yeah. Go ahead, Gerald.
I think one of the important things that's going on with this is it's the divine feminine that is at work here.
Mhm.
All of this underlying stuff, all of the smart tactics are coming from the divine feminine.
Okay.
And I think there's also because what we've got is we've got the devil all around. The
Mhm.
devil is there. But we talked about this last night. It's like, if you really want something to move, get the mothers, get the wives, get the grandmothers, get the daughters
Yeah.
talking about it, because
Yes.
they're the underground. And I'm getting full body tingles about this. This is what's going to help tip things.
Absolutely. I
And,
totally get the chills.
and it's the women that will make sure Trump doesn't get back in.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, all the way around. And it's it's not that the divine feminine doesn't want to acknowledge the divine masculine.
Not
It's
at
this overly aggressive, cruel energy that she just does not want to. She will
It's
not
to
abide.
find the balance
Yeah.
within. Everybody
Yes.
has the masculine and feminine within them.
Mhm.
So we're finding that balance by the divine feminine coming in
Yes.
as the matriarch now. Hello,
Mhm.
all over the world.
Well,
Mhm.
and as the old commercials used to be, it's not nice to be Mother
Yeah.
Nature.
Well, and I also want to say, I think it's important that when I say divine feminine, I don't necessarily just mean females. I mean that
No,
energy.
that
There
goes.
are some amazing males out there that embody and they understand how this gives them power, and in a good way. It helps to balance them. It's like
Exactly.
it's like, I mean, we see fathers who are caring for children in a new way.
Mhm.
That's what we need more of.
That's
Yeah.
exactly where we're trying to go with this balance of the masculine and feminine. And that's a
Right.
beautiful example, Gerald, of what it looks like in a human being to have that balance. And for females, it's that going out into the world, showing up. That's their male side. And their female is the nurturing, receptive. Having that in balance means we are going out as a very powerful being in the world, self-actualized, right? This is what we all need to be. And that's where we're going.
I lived that 40 years ago when my son was an infant. My husband was disabled, and I had to go to work so we could keep a roof over
Yeah.
our heads.
Yes.
His dad stayed home full time and raised our son.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, remember Justice Ginsburg, her first SCOTUS appearance was because a man was taking care of his mother.
Yeah.
And they said he wasn't entitled to the money, the supplement money for taking care because he was a man. So they were able to change that thought.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's really important that all of us understand that it is not about excluding one sex or the other, and it's not about women being just totally independent and not needing a man. That's not the right vernacular. It's not about needing, it's about complementing.
Yeah.
If we complement one another, then it doesn't matter. It's, you've got this kind of feminine energy and masculine energy. I've got this type of feminine and a different masculine energy, and maybe we complement each other. And that's a good reason to be friends or lovers or whatever. But so many people who are resistant to this idea just get it so twisted. And they react as they are reacting now so badly, like Mr. Poopy Pants. Like he's reacting so badly, I mean, from the spray tan to the weird hair to the diapers to the Spanx. It's just like, man, just embrace who the fuck you are and don't worry about what this stuff. you'd be so much happier. But look at him. His family is not supporting him. He's, really in bad shape. That crazy Valentine to his wife. That was so cuckoo. I mean,
Oh, did you see him going to sell his sneakers at that thing and people were booing him?
no.
Yeah, there's somebody put in chat. There's like he's selling sneakers for $400.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nike sneakers. And if you watch it, the video, you can Google it. They're booing. A lot of people are booing him.
oh my God. Yeah,
He's also selling bobbleheads.
Yeah, we're talking about Trump.
Yeah.
Said, "Who the hell are y'all talking about?"
Yeah.
Shoot.
Mr. Poopy Pants is the Trumpster. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
clear. Just to be clear. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. So, do we have anything more to talk about Ms. Willis? Do we have any more that we want to say about her? That amazing.
Oh, our beautiful Fonny.
Yes. Yes.
I
Female
feel like,
power there.
yeah, I feel like we got over the hump now, and that Fonny
I love
has
this. You see this?
Yeah. Right.
Look at that picture.
exactly.
I've seen this look before, guys. It happened right before my mom whooped my ass in checkout line at Kmart back in 1978. She was shaking a little bit, so I thought she was nervous. I got nervous for her. I thought, oh, she's scared of this. But then I realized it wasn't she was nervous. She's mad at hell and she was
enraged that the audacity of these people. Yeah, I love it. And I think she just showed that she is boss and knows what's up. So
she is so smart. And the way she said, I'm sorry, ma'am, did you hear me? Did you hear my answer? You know, that way that people can turn on others and make them feel, because that gal, did you notice that attorney? First she had duck lips, the one that did her, she was, did you notice she's always going,
Yeah. What's up with that?
What's
Weird.
snap out of it.
I love
they lost. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but they lost.
No, I think they're going to lose too. I just loved every time she kept saying, "No, you're confused. You're confused about that, or you lied about that. You lied here and here and here." And she's holding up papers.
My favorite line of all was when she just simply said, "I'm not the one that's on trial here."
Oh, I love it.
They are.
I love it. I love it.
Really, really good. So we pretty much think that she's walking away with that. She's not going to have to.
I could be wrong, but if you guys feel the same, I just felt like it. Because I got nervous, I'll be honest with you, especially after that guy was talking, the guy she used to be with, by the way, that has some male issues.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on closer, girl. I need to hear exactly what you talk about. Are we having sex? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, girl, come on, give us a 411. What's the dirt? But she revealed he had cancer. Testicular cancer or something, and he had, oh my God, she said and we had the talk. You know how men are once they stop sleeping with. I was like, this girlfriend's got my back. I know who she is. But we had the talk.
She's great.
I love how direct she is and just nails it all to the cross the minute it is said. She's not passive. She goes right for it, and she has all the wisdom and truth behind every word she says.
Every time.
And I think the judge in this thing is listening to her and paying attention, and I think is definitely going to lean in her favor because, like when they tried to imply, well, she didn't have any evidence, any receipts or anything, or bank statements or something, and she explained why she didn't. And they said, well, we don't have any proof here. And she goes, no, you do. I am testifying. I am an attorney general. I am under oath and I am testifying, But she said, that's when she went, but I am not the one on trial here.
She controlled it. She owned it.
Yeah, she did.
I think she'll be able to get that female person in trouble with the board.
Yes.
Because she out and out lied. I don't know about that guy, though. I'm not seeing him hanging around. He might leave on his own or they decide not to use him.
Yeah.
Well, he has his own law firm, so hopefully business will just pick up for him, and he'll say, "I'm out of here. Don't sign another
Well, he
contract."
doesn't want to stay around where everybody knows he has erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, who would want to come to work every day?
And listen, if he ain't giving it up, what the hell do we got him there for?
Yeah, right. Yeah, so
That's a very negative comment. But I want to say about the money. My father was in the days of, he was born in 33, of bad depression. They worked the fields. My father was a white man. It was a white family, but they lived with the money in their mattress. And that's how it was. And my dad always paid cash. So it may be a black thing, but it also seems to be any kid from the depression, because my dad was always save your money, 6 months, all of that. But I was always broke as hell and never had a dime on a bad date to save my life. I had a hook on the street to get home.
Well, a lot of people experience the banks going under and losing their money. So,
well, until Roosevelt came in and changed the banking laws, people, and he asked everybody, please take your money to the bank, and they did. But until that, nobody trusted the bank.
My mom, our mom, me and Cleo's mom, born 1920. And she died when she was living, not in my house, but near me. And she had lived in my house for a while, but she had moved in with her boyfriend a few years before. So, and so when she died, I had to gather up all of her stuff. Oh my God. She had money in the cookbook. She had
That's how they are.
She had money in the calendar. She had envelopes in her dresser. She had a couple of bucks in a pocket in a jacket. She had, I mean, I must have recouped about $1,500 in cash just from her flitting around. And no, Cleo, you're not getting any of it. So
you must have been reading my mind.
You think so? You think?
And my mom too. It was in pockets in her
purses,
gown.
Old purses. She'd have tucked down behind the lining where it was ripped. She'd have like a $50 bill. And
it took you some time to go through everything.
Oh yeah,
That was my grandmother. My grandmother was born in 1922, and she had, when she died, we found money for months.
Yeah.
Every time we went through a new dresser or a new closet, we found more money. It was.
And my grandfather was born in 1901. He never had a bank account ever, and he was always an entrepreneur, and he always worked. And my grandmother, they lived in Marysville, California. She had to run around to pay the bills all day long, paying everybody in cash.
In cash, yeah. I'm telling you.
I mean, that was just
never. The credit card companies finally started dropping them because he would never leave anything on a credit card.
Yes.
Yeah. That whole credit card thing, when that first started, it just didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, why would I pay more than what I pay than the thing is worth? Why wouldn't I just pay? It took me a while to but of course I'm very well acquainted with it now. So
who isn't?
Darn it. So well, okay. So I think we have time for one more question before we switch over to personal. And I hope the people in the chat, I don't even have a crawler down here, but this is for entertainment purposes only. But at about, I don't even know what time it is. In a few minutes, let's say in about 5, 6, 7 minutes, we're going to switch over to personal questions. So if you want to put a few personal questions in the chat, my friend and co-host Gerald will go through and star them for us so that we don't miss them, and we'll do some personals. But I have one more that I want to bring up. This is a headline from the New York Times, and this, I think, goes under the heading of how stupid can they get? Trump allies, and this is in the New York Times, so it's not like they're keeping it a secret. Trump, and I'm just cracking up even reading it. Trump allies plan new sweeping abortion restrictions. That'll get them to the polls.
It's like, how stupid can you be?
I mean, you can't hear stupid, and apparently they're very stupid. So they're showing a picture of, just a huge big red banner that they're very proud of, and so what are these Republicans going to do when they're trying to run for re-election? Because I believe every 2 years the House is up for all re-election, so all of those momos have to run. And how are they going to get elected if they're talking about abortion?
They're not, and they're doing us a favor.
Yeah, they really are.
This is the the sleeping giant that got. I said back when they turned it over, I said this is the sleeping giant, and this is what's happening now. That's why a Democrat won in New York out of George Santos. I don't know what's wrong with them. They can't see that they're losing.
What? I mean,
I have to
Go ahead,
laugh. The monster, the deck of character, the mother and the baby.
Yeah.
They're making their bed and they're going to lie at it. They're putting themselves in a hole and it's all going into the dumpster for the GOP because a feminine issue, an issue with life, with someone's body is their own decision. It's not a governmentally controlled thing. Nor should it ever be. It's our civil liberties. It's our right. So there it is.
It is. It's really bad. So, I mean, I don't see Roe v. Wade getting overturned this year, but I do see that the pressure is coming down on poopy pants. And God, can you imagine being him this morning? Just
he's furious.
Oh God, furious and pooping his guts out and just, eating Big Macs by the handful, by the
There was a big Heinz truck that landed over there in Mar-a-Lago delivering ketchup.
So he can throw it at the wall.
I mean, at what point do we think that he's going to actually see the writing on the wall and
he
think?
Can't. He's so self-absorbed. He actually thinks he's going to win.
Do you think so?
He honest to God thinks he's good. Nobody dare tells him any different.
Well, I know that, and I know he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but at some point, don't you think that he's going to say, gas up the jet, we're headed for Dubai? I mean, don't you think he's going to try to split at some point?
And listen, before he kicks off or whatever, I see his numbers dropping tremendously. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I see the numbers dropping where he can't say, and I've got the highest number ever, because that's not going to happen.
Well, with all of these, don't you remember all the poll things where they asked people, are you going to vote for Trump? And they're saying, oh, yeah. Well, what if he gets convicted? Oh, then no. Well, he's starting to get
He's got another little problem with all of these judgments against him for up to 400 million plus the other 83.3 million plus whatever comes down the road. Other politicians and attorneys and people that talk about this stuff are saying, you know what, you don't want to bring a person in to be president who is nearly bankrupt, if not bankrupt, because that is just you just can't do that. That's never happened.
They have to run the whole of the United States, and they have to have some kind of fiduciary responsibility. And if they can't show it in their own personal life, then
Well, not only that though, but when you go for a security clearance, not having debt is a big portion of it, because you can be bullied if you're vulnerable financially.
That's why you've got a problem with the Supreme Court with Roberts and Thomas and all those ones where
don't forget all of them, Roberts and everybody and Thomas. Yeah. And Trump had the IRS getting ready to knock on their door.
Yeah, I know. And the IRS is being
which is why they're trying to strip that money away from the IRS and all the from that bill that gave them all that extra money and let them hire all those extra agents.
Yeah. Oh, it's really terrible. Oh, something just flew out of my brain. I had a great question. Does anybody else have a great question? I'll try to reconnoiter with my great question.
I was looking for whatever flew out your brain.
Yeah, it's over here somewhere, but I don't want to go find it.
Well, I know we've read on this a million times, but really, Clarence Thomas, how much longer is he going to be able to hang out? I know it's hard to do time, but look, Jenny Thomas, there has to be some comeuppance for everything.
But Jack Smith isn't jumping in yet until he gets Trump. When he gets Trump, he's going to get the whole lot of them.
Yeah.
He would have done it all at once, but it would have backed them up too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
true.
right. That's
true.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sure.
I'm waiting for us to lose half of Congress because they'll be in handcuffs behind bars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then maybe we should jump down to Florida and look at Lucy Cannon.
Oh,
Oh, she voted against Trump, by the way. She told Trump something I can't remember, but I don't know what Jack Smith told her. Maybe she got a little something, something, you know. But
Well, that's it. She's
something happened that she actually told Trump, no, we're going on with the date that I gave.
exactly, yeah. And
Well-
that's to save her own ass right now. And
Yeah,
to come-
Paul. And I think it was a Band-Aid, right, Cleo?
exactly.
Right.
You know, because she also did that thing with still she has not backed off of exposing confidential information to Trump and his attorneys, which Jack Smith is just totally against and said
Yeah.
that, you know, it's very bad for the witnesses. So I don't know what's happened with that, but I think that
Well, he threatened her. He said he would go to the circuit court, the higher court. Sorry.
So, okay, so that's, I mean, I think that this, by holding on to this one court date, she's trying to appease Jack Smith a little bit. It doesn't work. It doesn't
Yeah.
work like that.
Mhm.
So how long do we think she's actually going to be on the bench?
I think until the spring, late spring.
Yeah, I think she'll be there that long.
And you know, I heard 2 months just now, so that would
Not
match.
too much, yeah.
I say May. She'll be gone
May.
by May.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's way faster than I thought.
And her final
Yeah,
card,
because
Tower.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, some stuff's gonna come up.
Yeah.
Oh God, she got bad cards for me. Ugh. Oh God. Well, this is funny. So as I see her walking away, I got a 6 of swords here. And then the second card is the High Priestess. And this is my deck where I think this High Priestess looks like Tanya Chutkin.
Oh,
That's true.
yeah. Yeah.
She really does look like her,
It does
right? Yeah.
have similarity.
Yeah. And the rest of the cards are just bad, bad, boo, boo, go away. You know, they're just, it's just bad. Oh gosh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Gerald. So
We only have 61 questions starred. So we're not going to be getting to all of them. So
No.
it's okay. Don't repeat the question.
And are we all reading one question or are we taking turns?
well, yeah, I don't think we all want to read on the same question. Then
Yeah.
we'll never get through them all. So
No.
why don't we just do one person, one question, and just
Yeah.
kind of bam,
Yeah,
bam,
let's do
bam,
it
and
like
see how we
that.
can get
Because also I have to leave exactly and when we go hit the hour because my boys and I are going to the movies.
Okay, we will stick to our schedule then. All right, guys. So we're going to start with we'll let Linda start. Let me see.
Okay. You pick the question.
Yep, I'll put it up on the screen for you.
How much do you weigh? 110 pounds.
I was going to say 105.
Oh,
Okay, this
well, you know, I did have that chili cheese dog earlier today.
So Lady King says, my husband passed away since I have no interest in dating anyone else. Or since my husband passed away, I have no interest in dating anyone else. I'm convinced that we shared many lifetimes together. I used to feel lonely and I don't anymore, although I've had many offers. So I guess she just wants to know about, why she doesn't have any interest in other people. Is it because she's still connected to her husband or something?
I definitely feel that. And by the way, Lady King, send me those leftovers. If you've got all these offers and you're not in the mood. I think she may meet somebody that strikes her bell, but not right now.
Okay.
Because this guy was a good guy. The one, if this is who I think it is standing here, he was actually a pretty good husband. And she's very happy that they had time to spend together. It's not even about more lives. It's just about they really had a good connection. And she only wants that kind of connection again. The guys she's meeting right now are not the ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Gerald, the next one's going to be for you. And it's Jilly 1362. What will happen with my niece? Will she move out sooner rather than later?
All right. Let's see what we have. Jilly, I think she wants to move out sooner rather than later. However, you're going to be smart enough to have her stick around for just a little bit longer to help her get more footing underneath of her is how it feels. It's like she wants to, but you know better, and you're going to be okay with saying, you know what, stay a couple of months longer, get some extra money, get some extra footing, and and you get to offer her some support. Is what I have for you.
Okay. All right. So, Cleo, I'm going to give you this one. Coco Zan says, "Is my son going to graduate from college? It's a little questionable right now."
And that's understandable. It is still questionable. He's on the fence. I don't know how bad he wants to finish this, but no. Wait a minute. I don't know what the interference is of why he may not even finish the college, but all the things are in place to graduate from college. And I guess it's really entirely up to him. He doesn't, it's not that he can't do it, but whether he really wants to do it. So if he wants to do it, he will. If he doesn't want to, he won't. But it's not like he didn't get the good enough grades or he didn't attend the classes or anything like that. Yeah, he's got two things going on. He's got to understand that just you don't really have that much further to go. Relative, and so stick with it. Get him to he needs to do this college thing, because once he gets it done and he graduates, that's it. But if he does something right now and says, oh, maybe I'll go back in a year, then that will be a problem. This is the time to finish it. So encourage him to stick with it, because he can do it. He's definitely got the brains for it, and he can do that. And it'll be good for him.
Yeah, and I also got a little hit on that too, Coco Zan. Just encourage him. He really just needs to know that there's love there no matter what he ends up doing. Just try to take the pressure off a little bit of him and just encourage him that he can do it. He's loved no matter what, and he probably will do it. Okay. I'll give this one to Val. Val? Did my Gloria Kozaboon says, did my husband and I know each other in past lives?
Yeah, I actually see you in a lifetime in Italy together.
Oh.
And you had a vineyard. It's just one of many lifetimes. You were together a lot. And owning this vineyard and standing out in the sunshine really gave you a close feeling with nature and with the land. And you raised a beautiful family together. I feel that beautiful soul connection. And it was a lifetime that you treasured, and you really carried that essence throughout into this lifetime with your husband. So you had a beautiful, beautiful relationship with him, or you do now, Gloria. Thank you for that beautiful question.
Oh, Val, that was wonderful. Okay, Sherry, I'm giving you a question from Colorful Foresight. Will things improve for me financially where I will be more independent from Colorful Foresight?
Let's see what I got here. Well, I started out with the Two of Cups. So that's telling me you probably need to partnership with someone or work with someone to help you kind of know, what direction to go in a little bit. But then I pull the Ace of Wands. And so that's a new creative outlet. So that could be what the Two of Cups is all about, is to help you figure out whatever new creative outlet you have so that you can move forward on that.
Great. Okay. And I'll take this one from Karen SZ. Am I actually getting spiritual downloads these last few days, or am I cracking up? Oh, no, you're getting downloads. There's a lot of people right now getting a lot of downloads. And what I would suggest is if it frightens you in the least, or if it's just coming too fast and furious, just stop and center yourself a little bit and ask your guides to slow down just a tiny bit. Just tell them it's just a bit much for you right now. And then also you can ask them, can you give me the information in a way that I can understand that's a little easier for me? They know you, so they can figure that out for you. But a lot of people are getting downloads. You are not going crazy. This is all part of the Earth's vibration raising, and all of us raising vibrations. And this is all a part of the next dimension or next realm coming for all of us. And so you're part of that. So, hey, welcome to the party. Okay. All right. So let's see. I'll give this one to you, Gerald. Stevie Davis, will I see a financial breakthrough soon?
You're muted.
Of course I'm muted because I said the best thing in the entire world and in the entire universe, and now I don't remember it because it was downloaded. Let me hide my face.
You want a new question? No, I'm kidding.
No, Stevie, it's actually not as fast as you want it to, because you're actually doing some hard work to make things sure that things don't go awry again. You're trying to set up some new things that are helping you. It does feel better, but it's still work, and you've got a little bit more. I'm going to say in 6 months, you're going to start to feel a little bit less stress, but your focus is going to be less about not having and more about celebrating what you do have.
Yes, I have a co-host. Sorry.
So Stevie, I stick with it, and remember, the energy that you're putting out there is what you're getting. So keep working at it.
Okay, Kitty, if you can just not quite move my camera so much, that would be great. Okay. All right. This one's going to be eventually. This one's going to be for Linda G. Andrea L. Do you see a new job for me in the near future?
All right, girlfriend, let's check it out. All kinds of opportunities and ideas. This is usually the August card, but here's the job offer. Could be 8 days, 8 weeks. But it's a powerful job. It's a job that lets you show how good you are at what you do. I like it, girlfriend. I like it very much.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's see. Cleo, I'm going to give you this one. Patty D, my daughter's birthday was on the 15th. She lost her job. Will she get a new job soon?
Yes, I answered that. I mean, yeah, she will. As a matter of fact, your daughter can look forward to even a better job than she lost, and I see a little bit better pay, and it's probably coming within the month.
Great. That's nice.
Yeah.
Val, I'm going to give you this one. Son of what? I would like a message from my guides, please.
Okay. They're saying, dear one, as you walk this path, please check in with your heart, because we feel that you have only gone surface deep. We know that you have a divine plan path that includes bringing great gifts out to humanity. So please meditate and check in deeply with what it is you truly want to bring forward, for you have many gifts to share. So please delve deeply in this, and you will be revealed a path that is before you. And please place your feet upon each step, one after the other, and doors will open. Thank you.
That was amazing, Val.
That was awesome.
Much.
Yeah.
Sherry, I'm going to give you this one because I think you can relate. Question: will I be able to rewire my back through exercise? I'm sorry I keep hitting my mic. My cat is really a handful here. Sorry.
Well, it depends on what's broken in your back to begin with. As someone who suffers with back issues, get good doctors. That's the first start. Get good doctors. Always get a second opinion. And I feel like, yeah, if you get yourself a good doctor who knows what they're doing and not just in it for the money, that they're going to be able to help you tremendously. And believe me, that can make a world of difference. You know. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what they're telling me, that find yourself a good doctor. Exercise does help, yes, but you want to be very careful what you do before any decisions are made or before what they determine is wrong with your back. Because depending on what's wrong, exercise could make it worse if you do the wrong movements. You could exacerbate the problem as opposed to making it better. So I would find myself a good doctor, go get the proper tests run, pinpoint exactly what's wrong, and then from there you can determine what you need to do. You may just need a realignment with a chiropractor,
Yeah.
or a good massage. Who knows? Then again, you may need spinal surgery. I'm just saying the option is A to Z of what could be happening there. But first, you got to find out what exactly is wrong.
Great.
I totally agree with Sherry. I happened to pick up on something there about the chiropractor. So go with the chiropractor. That was good advice.
Yeah, and we're not medical professionals, so be sure that you
No.
seek, professional advice. But Sherry, I knew you were the perfect person to answer that question.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I've had my back broke and steel rod and screws in my spine. So yeah,
Wow.
You know back.
yeah,
All
I
right.
know backs.
I'm going to take this one. Artist Liz says, I was told by a dear friend and great psychic years ago that she saw me painting people's spirit paintings. Do you see me doing it? Well, they do well. Thank you. Well, I'm going to throw the question back to you, Artist Liz. Do you see you doing it? When you're painting, are you compelled to just do something other than what you had planned? Do you, I know when people start learning automatic writing, a lot of it is they're just doodling. Their hand is just moving over the paper rhythmically. And before you know it, it starts making words and letters. So, what I would suggest is you already know that you're going to do it. And that psychic told you years ago. So, what are you waiting for? Get out those paints.
I have to go. My son's just been hurt.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
gosh.
Oh, bless her heart.
oh no. Oh, good,
No.
good vibes for Linda.
Yeah, please.
Oh, poor baby. Okay. Excuse me. So, artist Liz, I think that if you just sit down one day and say, okay, let's see if I can paint somebody's spirit, that's probably not going to work. But if you give yourself the luxury of a little meditation, kind of getting in the mood, and then just allow that you're going to have maybe a month of sessions where you're just sitting there and doodling with your paintbrush or however you paint, however you do paintings, and allow it to come. Because if this is something that's guided by spirit, the only thing that's stopping it is really you. So if you can allow yourself to let the energy move through you and your hand and then create that on the paper, even if it looks like crap at first, it doesn't matter. You got to practice a little bit, make some, you got to make some mud pies before you bake a real pie. You know what I mean? Like you got to practice a little bit. But if it's in you, I really feel that all you have to do is let it out. So that's what I have to say to you.
Man, I love that answer. Wow.
Wow, thank you. Okay, great.
That was
Make
excellent.
it happen, artist Liz. Keep
Yes.
Do it.
I
Do
love
it.
that.
Do it. Do it.
Exactly follow the advice that Colleen just gave you, because if I was going to say it, I would have said it just like she did.
Yeah,
It
just
really
let it
puts the
go.
ball in your hands to bring it forward, and
Mhm.
you make it happen.
Mhm.
It's your calling.
And also good for you for asking the question for out loud, like putting
Yeah.
it out
Yes.
into the universe, because that's how you start the ball rolling.
You
That
got
just
it.
that
Yeah.
question. That's excellent. Okay, Gerald, I got this one for you. Shannon C. Do any of the ladies see me, or Gerald, see me connecting with my daughter this year? I have 2 grandchildren that I've never met because of this rift. Thank you in advance.
Mm.
See what we got, Shannon. Well, somebody is letting stuff go. That may be you. That's good. I am getting the idea there may be an outside influence who is sort of keeping this rift going, and I do believe that you keep going and you keep adding your energy to feeling, just putting out, how do I say this? Put out there that you wish the best for her and you'd like to see her. That is going to keep the energetic door open. But there's some rifts around, and it's not necessarily just your daughter. I feel like somebody is stirring the mess a little bit, unfortunately.
Hmm.
So sorry about that. It's not the easiest thing.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, it is not the easiest thing. Okay, Cleo, I'm going to give you. Okay, we did that one. I'm going to give you this one. Mia G says, "Do you see love coming in for me this year?"
I do. As soon as I saw the question, yes, I do see something coming up for you this year, and it's more than one person that is that you're going to be interested in, and they're all interested in you. So trying to see when this might be happening or how you might be connected. I don't know that you're connected with these people right now. But you do need to keep you need to keep a lookout, because you could miss something. There's some people out there that are interested in you, but they don't think that you would ever be interested in them. So you kind of have to be a little bit open with this, and take a chance on it. You yourself might see somebody thinking, well, no, they're not interested in me, and it will go back and forth like that, and that could kind of screw things up, because you got a bunch of people that are all thinking, no, she'd never be consider me, and they're thinking, and you're thinking that they wouldn't. You're thinking the same thing about them. So just clear the air, stay open. There is prospects out there, and the first one you meet, or the first one you consider, is not necessarily the one. Check them out, check it all out, and go. Don't jump on the first thing. Don't make up your mind about somebody right off the bat. Look at the whole big picture. But yes, there is definitely love coming into your life this year.
Beautiful. Thank you. And Val, I'm going to give you this one. This is Tyann Tessimer. Do you see someone special coming into my life romantically this year? And will I move this year? Date of birth 2/19/54.
Within 4 months, I do see someone coming into your life. That's what I saw. It's the 4. Will you move this year? There's a possibility toward the end of the year that you could be finding a place that's nearer something that you want to get close to, either maybe that new loved one coming in, and maybe your job. I'm not sure which that would be, but I feel your heart is open and ready for this, and that as long as you give yourself the boundaries to allow that person to be able to show up in your life, and you still maintain your self awareness and self-actualization, you'll be able to have a beautiful relationship on a very honest and authentic level. So, congratulations.
Beautiful. That's so nice. Okay, Sherry. Any from Never Too Late to Dream? Any message from my dad who died from COVID in May 2020?
Don't let fear run your life. Keep living your life. Keep going forward, doing what you do. Yes, be careful about things, but don't let fear control you. And with a lot of people that have dealt with COVID thing, they've let fear take over for them. And they operate. I've had COVID all week, and it's been a pain in the ass, but hey, whatever. Uh, it's at the point now where it's more like a bad flu for me anyway. So, but that's the biggest message I heard from him was just don't let fear run your life. Move forward boldly. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take this one from Lisa Foster, and she wants to know what her guides want her to know. So, Lisa, what I get for you is that you're sort of standing not quite at the end of a diving board. You're looking out over everything that's a possibility in your life, and you're deciding where you want to dive in. Or maybe you're a little bit hesitant to dive in, not afraid, but just hesitant. So I think what your guides really want you to know is that it doesn't really matter where you dive in. Everywhere that you dive in is going to be right, is going to be special, and is going to help you explore the gifts that you have. And I know you have many gifts. I think sometimes you may think that you can only really work on one gift at a time. Not true. You can work on a whole bunch of them. But if you really want one to get much stronger, one, say, like you're usually clairaudient and you want to work on claircognizance or clairsentience, maybe you do want to really focus on one for a little while, but it's not going to stop the other ones from happening. So meditate, and I think you're a meditator. I think I remember that. And ask your guides yourself for the information and listen. Just listen to what they tell you, because what they're going to tell you is things you want to hear. They're going to express things in a way that makes you feel very much loved and supported, and it's going to boost your confidence. And then that hesitation begins to ease up. So they just want you to go for it. Jump off the diving board. That's what they want. Okay. Okay, Sherry French. Gerald, I'm giving you this one. Will I rent out my spare bedroom soon?
All right. And you can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, actually, I see you renting out the spare room pretty soon, and you're going to have the choice between two renters. I think, Sherry, your natural instinct is going to be right about which one to pick. And I'm going to guess it's going to be a college student of some sort, someone who is actually starting their career, because I have the Page of Swords. Somebody who is going to school, learning something new, got a new job or an internship. So it feels pretty nice. So let us know how it works, Sherry.
Okay, great. And one for you, Cleo. Sandra Karam, I want to know if I will get the money I have been waiting for.
Okay. So I have something else on my mind right this second, and that's the reading that Sherry did for somebody that had COVID.
Yeah.
I just want that person to know that it was their dad that passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he hears her, and when she's talking about him, or even like thinking about him, he hears her, and that maybe that, I don't know if that helps her in any way, but she's being heard by him. So whatever she's putting out there, that's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. For
I-
Sandra,
I just wanted to throw this out there since I'm going to piggyback Cleo on this. While Sherry was reading that message, I was hearing him say that he really wanted her to know that he is her cheerleader and he is always around her. And he really, really is wanting to see her move forward and enjoys all the
Yeah.
things that are coming forward for her. He's really looking forward to beautiful new things that she's bringing in this year, especially. So that's what he's saying. He really was trying to impress that, but I didn't want to step on anybody's reading.
well, that's amazing, you know. But
That just adds
He was
to
going
it.
through all of us to get.
this guy
I mean,
wants us to know.
I'm so
you know,
clogged up that's probably all that came through was just
He
the
was
fear
really
thing for
looking
me, so.
to her and the current situation and the future and seeing beautiful energies coming forward. He's with her energetically and just cheerleading her every step of the way, sending tremendous love her way.
Oh, that's great. That's great, you guys. Linda, how is your son?
Well, my
How's your
son was
son?
coming down the stairways in the garage
Oh,
and fell.
Oh.
And I heard it. It was boom. And I was like,
Yeah.
I could hear, help me, Mom. And he hit
Oh.
hard. But fortunately, his ankle is sore. He broke his foot before and it's not broken. And
good.
he's doing
Wow.
good. I gave him some Aleve. I gave him something to drink. He
Mhm.
came out to change his laundry, so I changed his laundry for him. But it scared me because
That's one way to get him to do
well,
it.
yeah.
I heard him hit hard, and that's a cement floor. Fortunately, he
I
didn't
don't-
hit his head.
How old they are when your
Oh, I
child gets
know.
hurt,
I was so
you
scared.
go into
It's like
pom-pom mode.
it shocks your heart. You're just
Yeah, and I was trying to tell you guys I gotta go, and I realized I had it on mute. And
Oh, shit.
It's okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
but he's fine.
Oh,
Good.
that's good.
Thank
That's
you, you guys. I
good,
just
good.
wanted you to know he's okay.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
that's
Good.
good.
In the
I'm glad you
meantime,
did
I'm
that,
for
Linda.
Clint. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I bet. I bet.
Yeah, everybody's all praying for your son.
Yeah, I set a most benevolent outcome for it. Right.
Oh, it's not a bad scene. It's going to be fine. He might be sore for a little while though, because he hit hard.
Oh,
Oh man. Poor baby.
And I always
least
fear
nothing
falling
broke.
down those stairs. And so,
Yeah.
but he fell down. So,
Yeah.
oh gosh.
Yeah.
well, thank you guys for everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
So can you stay for a few minutes or are you going to go or what do you?
I think I'm going to go because I'm shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
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 Well, thank you for
I was
coming.
calling for my other son and he was in the shower. And
Yeah.
so he didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah. Well,
It was
thank
like,
God.
Jeffrey. And then I didn't know because I told Jake, do I call 911? And he's like, no. But my kids are the type of anything but 911. But I like the firemen's, I like to make
There's
sure
always
the
another
menses are
reason to
doing
call
okay.
911.
I do a little pot of tea. You know what I'm saying?
Get out that special Victoria's Secret bra. I know. I know. I'm
Do a
hearing
little
you.
spritz, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for inviting me. I'm so sorry I had to leave in such a hurry.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
It's so
Take
good
care.
to see you, Linda. It's so good to see you.
Yeah. It's really
Good to be with
I'm
you,
just
Linda.
thankful your son is
Yeah,
okay.
Linda.
That's all that matters.
Thank you.
Thank
This
you.
was fun.
Linda.
Invite me back, please.
We will. We definitely will. Mwah. Take care. Take care.
Okay, honey. You take care.
Bye, Linda.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
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 I don't know how. Okay.
There we go. Oh boy.
Well, I'm glad that had a good, happy ending.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, really.
round and round the mulberry bush we went, and poor Sandra is waiting to hear her question.
Sandra, I've been thinking about it, and there is a holdup on the money. I don't know if it's like the funds aren't there or some kind of delay. So you're going to be waiting a little longer. But with luck, it will arrive. Boy, it's just it's real iffy. I'm sorry to have to tell you that. Normally I would be gung ho, yes, you're going to get this, but I don't really feel that right now. And I don't know how long you've been waiting, but for sure you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. And hopefully it's the amount of money that you're expecting to receive finally does show up. I wish I had something more positive, but that's what I'm feeling.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to give this one to Val. It's Laura Knight. How awesome is this? My question is, will I get a car soon? I've been without a car for a year now and I'm going nuts. I should have given this one to Gerald, but
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can totally understand why you feel that way, Laura. Without transportation, it is, wow.
that's hard.
Yeah, that's hard. So let me see what I see coming in for you. Well, I do see a bumper of, the bumper of a car coming in. I feel still it's going to be like 4 months away. I don't know why they're telling me 4. And let's see. I'm just going to pull a card for you and see what they say. Yes, you are correct. So,
Wow.
thereabouts, a car is going to come into play for you, and somehow you will be able to. It's coming in a way that you can afford it, and it's there for you. So, and it will run. It may not be exactly what you want, but it will be a good car that will run for you, and you'll be happy that it will be dependable. So I see you smiling. The sun is out, and you're receiving this car in some way. So, congratulations.
Oh, great. Oh, that's really good. All right. So, Sherry, this is to you. This is Miranda. Will I find a new love this year? And I guess 10382 must be her birthday.
Okay. I'm not an astrologist, so birthday means nothing to me. Except October. Isn't that Libra?
Yes, she's a Libra.
Okay. Okay. I thought so. Some of them I know, but not all of them. Let's see what we get here. Well, the first thing I pull is a 3 of Wands, which is talking about commitment, a new relationship coming in, making a commitment to it. Followed by the Queen of Cups, which is more of a romantic love. So I say there's a good possibility for it. I feel very, very positive about it. I would say to be open to what's coming up. Val gave some good advice earlier to another person who asked similar question. Be aware of who it is and make sure, don't jump at the first offer that comes along. But I think that as long as you enjoy being with yourself, then you make whoever else is with you enjoy being with you as well. They just know that you're happy and they don't know why. Because if you're just happy being in their space, being in your space, doing whatever you're doing with no questions asked, then that makes you that much more alluring to them. Because they're like, well, why is she so happy when I'm around? And if they make you happy, then be happy.
And believe it or not, those are spiritual truths. It really works that way.
I mean, if it turns into a 40-year marriage, there'll be days when you could kill them, and then there are other days you would trade your life for them. So, I mean, that's just human nature. So, just take it one day at a time and be open and be receptive to whatever may come your way, and just have a joy for life. Enjoy living, enjoy what you're doing, enjoy who you're with, and that will spark interest from others who want whatever it is you've got that makes you so damn happy and they can't figure it out. So that's what I got.
Okay, great.
Wait a minute,
Cleo,
Miranda.
you want to add anything?
I do. I do.
Okay.
Miranda, whoever it is, you already know this person. This is,
Ooh.
this is somebody you know that, and maybe it may take some time, but maybe not. Okay, you know of this person. That's what's coming through. You know of this person. So,
It's someone in her orbit.
yeah, it's someone in your orbit.
Someone in her orbit. Yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
Miranda. Yay.
Okay. So I was focusing on where did this go? Oh shoot.
Bang.
Get in
You focused so hard you wished it away.
Yeah, I did. No, I just had my thing over it. Okay, so Christine Brooks looking for a new job the last few months. Will I have an offer soon? Yes, I feel that you will have an offer soon. I think in the month of March is when the offer is going to start coming in, and there may be possibly more than one offer. So, I'm not saying don't take the first thing that comes along, but maybe think on it for just a couple of days, and maybe those other offers will come in too, because things are changing for you, Christine, and March is going to be a really, really good month. So that's what I have to say about that. Okay.
Yay.
All right. All right. So Gerald, I will give you Blue's question. What do my guides say about moving to Columbus, Ohio or California? Wow, that is a big leap.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Talk about two totally different lifestyles.
Yeah, right?
I'm also laughing because I am in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
Now you got the question.
Yeah. Columbus is actually going to be a much more emotionally rewarding for you. California is going to be a bit of a disappointment and a heartbreak. Trust your intuition as you plan for this and you look. So that's what I actually have for you, but things are going to come to fruition in the right time.
Mhm.
Don't discount anything. So
Okay.
there you go.
Nice.
Wonderful. Okay. I'm going to give this one to Cleo. Stevie Davis, will I see a financial breakthrough soon?
Did we already talk to Stevie?
Did we? Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if it was the same question, but
We've had multiple financial breakthroughs, multiple
Yeah.
financial questions throughout. So
probably just another Stevie.
Or a financial breakthrough question.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
well, keep your money. Don't spend frivolously. Don't just. I think I want this, so I'm going to buy it. Hold on to your money. It's going to take a while for a breakthrough to come through, but it does happen now. And soon, I don't know what soon means. Soon could mean tomorrow. Soon could mean this summer. It is going to take a while. It's not going to happen overnight. So I say, hold on to your money the best you can, and a
Drop
breakthrough
it in your
will
mattress.
come eventually.
Okay. All right. Very good. And Val, I'm giving you this one
Okay.
from Pitbull's Rule. Hello, beautiful people. I have a trip planned for Italy in September. Do you see me going? It's with my ex-boyfriend husband. That's interesting.
It's with your boyfriend. So he's an ex-husband and now he's your boyfriend. I guess that's what you mean. So Pitbull's Rule.
There's a story waiting to be told.
I feel like that is possible if you want to do it. However, a lot can change by September. And I feel like you might want to really search in your heart what is your goal, what is it that you want to bring forward in your life, sans boyfriend, just by yourself in your own life. What do you want to bring forward? What are you surrounding yourself with? And what manifestations do you want to have in your life to bring the life you want? And then add people to that. So I guess what I'm saying is revisiting old situations and old relationships tend to become you having to redo the same lessons again. It's not to say you can't renew some of those feelings, but the mirror will be there for you to tread on the path of the old lessons again. So I do see you if you want to have an open heart and just go as friends and enjoy that trip lightheartedly, not in a romantic way, that you can enjoy yourself. Absolutely, you have that choice and can do it. And I see you having a great time. Set your boundaries up now. Think about what you really want to bring forward in terms of your own life without adding a person into it. Love yourself first enough to create the life you could live when you're sitting in your own company. You enjoy it tremendously. Then you can add the other people back in. So I hope that makes sense, Pitbull Rules. Thank you for that question.
Oh,
You
nice.
know, and Val, first, what you say is such wise words. Listen to what Val says, but I have a little bit different take on this. I keep reading this question. First of all, Pitbull Bulls rule. Totally agree. I love them. And then, but it says it's with my ex-husband / boyfriend, assuming that you're talking about that this guy used to be married and now your guys are dating again. I see you taking a trip, but not with that guy. You're going with a new boyfriend. I see happening.
And I would love to see that because I'm not vibing on going anywhere with the ex-husband kind of thing. So you know.
Okay. So are we on to the next question? Okay, sorry. I was just kind of like, yeah, no, that's probably not good. All right. So Sherry, I think you're getting all my health questions tonight. This is
Okay.
Debbie Joyce. Do my guides have any information for me concerning my health? Please and thank you.
Go get an annual checkup. Go to your regular doctor. Just get an annual checkup. That's just from me to you, common wise advice. It can eliminate a lot of problems in the future if you get regular checkups every year. And I just say that because since I started doing it, I've saved myself a ton of money. I'm not getting anything to be concerned about. They're not giving me any concerns. Again, I flippantly said, go get a checkup. And then now I'm hearing them say, yeah, you're right. Go get a checkup. But I don't see anything. I'm not seeing anything serious. I see you have a few concerns. You're not sure. That's why you're asking this. And go for a checkup, and hopefully you can get those questions answered. Because you know, if you have any, they're saying if you have any questions about how you feel or if something doesn't feel right, then that's them putting into your head, go see a doctor, go see a doctor, go get a checkup. That's what makes you start feeling like something's not right. A lot of times that's your ancestors or your guides that are coming through and telling you, if you're feeling that something's not right, maybe they're seeing something that something's not right. Go to the doctor and get it checked. Um, there's a lot of clinics in a lot of towns now that it's not as expensive as it used to be. It's still not as cheap as it should be, but we got what we got. um, but they're not telling me anything that you need to be concerned over. Just for your own peace of mind, just go get a checkup. Just go get an annual physical. They're harmless. They don't take long. They might draw a tube or two of blood from you. That's about it. But yeah, I'm not picking up anything concerning. No, they're not giving me anything concerning.
Okay, great. Thank you, Sherry. That was a nice reading for them. So I picked this one and I did a little concentration here. Bell says, "Message from my guides, pretty please." So when I look into the energy for you, Bell, what I'm seeing is you outside. Maybe it's your yard. Maybe it's a place where you like to go that has trees and stuff. Because I'm hearing birds and I'm seeing birds flying around you, and I'm seeing you feeling very idyllic, like you're in the middle of like the Snow White Walt Disney movie or something. Like you're just feeling very much like, this is beautiful, sunshine and roses, everything is great. But the answers that you're looking for, or the message from your guides that you're looking for, is really that you can do this yourself. You can believe in yourself, that you have the ability to tap in. Maybe it is through birds. Maybe that's why they're showing me birds. But birds represent messages, and you're asking for messages. So I guess that's what that connection is. Um, the answers are available, but one of the things that I think your guides want you to do is when you ask for things, or when you talk out loud to your guides or angels, or galactic beings, ascended masters, deceased loved ones, whoever you talk to, when you're asking for messages, look very carefully at what happens after you ask for a message or ask for advice, because you may be waiting to hear the voice of God come out of the clouds, and that may not be the way that they're communicating to you. They may be showing you a license plate with repeating numbers. They may be showing you two feathers on the ground, or they may be showing you a flock of ravens. They may be showing you things that you're just going, "Oh, that's nice." But you're not in a Walt Disney movie. You're in real life. So look at these things, because these are signs. These are signs from your guides to you, telling you the answers that you want to know. So they're just basically, the messages that I'm getting is that if you meditate, that might be a faster route for you to get these messages, rather than you're probably saying things out loud, but the messages again are just not getting through. But believe what you see. If you ask, um, how many of this do I need to do or whatever, and you see two things, like two birds fly by, or two bunnies in the grass, or two crows flying across the sky, then the answer is two. You know what I mean? Like you need to use your imagination a little bit. Believe in your own powers. Believe in yourself. Believe that you are a spark of the divine. Believe that you are special. You know these things already, and you are connected to source. You're never alone. You're always connected to source. And you can tap into these things much easier than you think, just by grounding yourself. And the meditation doesn't have to be long. You can do just a couple of minutes to start out with, but believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's my message from your guides to you.
That's a great message.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thanks, Val. I don't think we did this one, Gerald. So tell me if we already did this one.
I don't think we did that one specifically for Andrea.
And I'll tell you guys why I'm getting a little confused, because originally there was a whole bunch of starred questions, and as I started to go through them, I did see a lot of dupes from
Yes.
people. So
Yeah.
we've kind of narrowed it down. But anyway, okay, great. So answer Andrea's question. Great, wonderful.
All right, Andrea. Do you see a new job for me in the near future? Actually, yes. And I actually see 2 job opportunities coming for you, because this is pretty good. I have the Sun, the 2 of Wands, and the High Priestess. So another 2.
Ooh.
So I would say
2.
definitely 2 is a good possibility. And I would say, as Colleen said earlier, you don't necessarily have to actually say, you don't have to accept right then and there. Wait a day or 2 to make sure that you get both of your options.
Yeah.
So, and definitely let us know what happens with that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So now my sister needs one. Okay. I'm just sitting there shuffling cards like, oh, what did I show? Oh, okay. I'll give you this one, Cleo. Okay. From Jan Brubaker, do you see me finding a man or moving soon? Just your kind of question, Cleo. Go right ahead.
Does it have to be an or? It can't be an and?
Oh, well, yeah, let's not be limiting. Sure.
Just curious.
I think, have you already found a man? That's kind of what's coming through to me. That once again, we had something similar earlier, that you already know this person. So I don't know if you need to hunt around to find him, but if not, yeah, I get he's right around the corner. Whatever that means to you, it could mean a number of things. It's just, does that mean he lives in your neighborhood? Does that mean you're going to the store and you step out of the car and here this guy walks right by? I don't know, but yeah.
Or is he one of the movers?
And I don't get that. I don't get that.
Oh, shoot. That was a meet cute.
But I do see you finding somebody, if you haven't already found them and just don't realize that there could be something more there than just an acquaintance or a friendship. And moving soon and moving soon is a separate question. It doesn't fit in with the meeting a man. So actually, I don't see you moving soon. I'm assuming you're talking about moving to a new house or a new apartment or a new location. I don't see that happening real soon. I think it's just something that's been on your mind. You could make that happen. Then again, maybe you meet this man and you two just go off to the sunset and find a new place and live happily ever after. But I don't really see that yet either. I see that as 2 separate questions. And the man is right there. All you got to do is look around and be ready for it. The moving will, if you want to do that, comes way down the road.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Wonderful. Wonderful answer and wonderful question. All right. So Val, we have Ellen R, who's asking, I want more money. Do you see more money coming in my way in the next month or 2?
More money.
No money.
Well, they're telling me you have to take steps to create the flow, that wanting isn't enough, that you must generate that energy that creates that flow coming in. That to manifest is to take a step forward toward what it is you want to receive by saying to the universe, and I'm going to open up to book readings for people. And this is my $30 for a reading, whatever it is that is bringing that forward. It could be selling things on eBay, whatever it is. It is telling the universe, yes, thank you, universe. You may give me more money. I am open to receive it. And I am receiving it in many different ways. And this is one of the ways. You may give it to me any way you want. And I'm open to that. So take a step forward in that energetic creation. That's the step that's missing for you. And it's an active step to tell the universe, I'm open, I'm ready, and I'm doing it right now. So that's what they're telling me, Ellen R. Thank you for your question.
Okay, thank you. That was wonderful. Okay, Sherry, this is not a health question, so please don't be
Yay!
disappointed. This is Janie T saying, hi, amazing team. What do you see for me, career and romantically? My birthday is January 13th. Thank you. So she is a Capricorn.
I know nothing about Capricorns.
That's okay.
I don't think I know any Capricorns, to be honest with you. Let's see. Well, I pulled from Divine Dog Oracle, and it says resistance. What we resist persists. So sometimes the more you push back against something, the more strongly it'll come at you, because that's spirit saying, no, we want you to pay attention. This is what you need to focus on. Sometimes when we don't resist enough and we don't push back, you'll get spirit that'll start pulling it away from you, because they're like, no, you don't need that. That's just trouble. It's going to give you more trouble than it's worth. Steer clear of that one. He's just going to give you a heartache. So I'm really feeling like I'm seeing this mainly romantically. Let me see. As far as your career, the next one I pulled is Awakening. It just says eyes wide open, and that can go with either career or romantic. And it's very important for us all to be aware of what's going on. Eyes wide open as far as what kind of person you're looking to have a relationship for. Just as I said earlier, be happy with yourself in your space, and you will attract people to you, because they'll want to know what it is that you're so damn happy about all the time that they can't figure it out. And just be comfortable in your own skin. It also works career-wise, because if you keep your eyes wide open and you stay aware, then that's when you'll see when opportunities present themselves. And like the others were saying with some of the other questions before, if you're not paying attention, it'll go right by you, and you'll miss it. You'll never even know that message was meant for you. So it's be aware. Just be aware. Be aware of what's going on around you.
Okay. Very nice, Sherry. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to take this one from Patty D. My daughter's birthday was on the 15th. She lost her job on the 12th. I guess she meant maybe 12th. Will she get a new job soon? And because I'm picking out the questions, I had the luxury of drawing the cards ahead of time. So I'm cheating. So yeah, she'll get a job because she likes money. This girl likes to have money. So the problem, though, for you, and I'm assuming you're saying it's her daughter, so your mom, is that she also wants to feel a little sorry for herself, party with her friends, soothe her little wounded ego for losing her job, and then she'll go get a job because she does like money. So don't be surprised, Mom, if she seems like she's just laying on the couch and feeling sorry for herself, or just talking with her friends all day long, or doing some kind of just, not retail therapy, but social therapy, just trying to like make herself feel better. Eventually she'll get a new job and she'll be fine, because your daughter is a materialist. So she's going to want that money. All right.
And don't fall prey with buying everything for her that she wants. I heard that loud and clear.
Okay. Okay.
Keep
Good.
the wallet closed.
Don't start supporting her. Exactly. All right. So Gerald, you get this one. Should I move in May or wait till August? And this is from Just Saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, I like that name.
Man.
All right.
Waiting till August will give you a chance to have more money to saved up, and it will also allow you to from May until August to manifest exactly what it is that you want. So it feels much more appropriate to go in August. I have the Ace of Pentacles. So May, it feels like you're going to have to be calling in some favors in order to be able to get stuff moved and everything, is what I have for you. So there you go. Just saying.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Just going up the row here to see what we've already done. And we did that. We did this. The main.
How many people do we have in chat?
Well, now it's down.
611.
Yeah, but we were up over 1,000 for a while there.
Yeah.
And how much is it now?
Oh, wow.
611.
Okay,
We did
because
that.
I'm getting a lot of background chatter, so just wondered.
Okay. We did her. I did her. Looking for. Okay. Here's one. Cleo, you can have this one. Diane Bark. I'm looking for a new home for my autistic son. Will he be successful in finding one?
I get an immediate yes. He will, and I think that the new home is going to be very accommodating for him. Yeah, I see him getting a new home, and it will be successful. He'll be successful in finding one, and I think he's going to really like it. And it feels like a really good place for him. It'll be the kind of, he'll get a lot of encouragement and a lot of help from wherever he's at. So yes, yeah, it's a good thing for him.
I just have to pipe in there. As soon as that came in, I wasn't trying to jump into the reading, but they said he'll find a group. It'll be a group home, and it's very progressive, and he'll really like it soon. So that's exactly what came in. And so, yeah, they're going to be more progressive in how they, in this shared home, this group home, how they treat and interact with them, and everything is actually going to facilitate him progressing really well and integrating really well. He's really going to like it, just like Cleo said. And I was just laughing at how we're like tied to the same brain.
I love that, because that is definitely what I was getting. And good luck for your son.
Yeah, good luck.
That's great. All right. So Val, I'm going to give you this one from David Pendlum. When will I find a home? Moved to Kentucky, looking to purchase in central Kentucky area. And his birthday is the last day of 1954.
So you already moved to Kentucky, and now you're looking for a home to purchase. Okay, in central Kentucky area. Okay. Well, I see something is going to come on the market, and they're showing me September. And it's funny. I don't know why it's September, but that's what they're showing me. Someone is going to be moving, and it's a time issue for your house is there. It's going to be ready for you. So really concentrate. I'm sorry it's that long, but that's when the people are moving out of that house, and that is your house. So really pay attention in September. That's what they're telling me. So, yeah, look out for that. Now, it doesn't mean that if you paid, you were scouring and something came along, but apparently in September, this is the home that you were really energetically looking for. So I hope that helps, Dave, but I'm sorry it's so long to wait. But things take time energetically to form out there and show up. So,
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go back up to the top of the list, and I don't tell me if you guys if we already read on this one. Sherry, this one's to you. We didn't read this one, right?
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing that
I would
one.
like to ask for a read on my daughter Kim's for a long-term relationship. And I think that's going to be our last question for the evening. No pressure, Sherry.
We're watching you, Sherry.
Yeah.
It's all up to me. Oh no. I pulled for you protection. Put up your guard. So I'm feeling like this is spirit trying to reach around you to your daughter, saying protect yourself. Put up your guard. Be careful who you decide to go with. Yes, we always want our children to find a wonderful someone out there for them so that they are happily ever after, I guess you could say. But sometimes we have to take a little break and go, listen, biatch, you are in control. You are in control. You are in control. You are in control. You're not in control. So this is going to be something that she's going to have to determine, not you. I know you want to see her go into a good relationship. I have a child. I get it. Love to see him go into a good relationship too. But it's just going to be up to her. She's going to have to be the one to make the moves and make the decision. Some people are happier just being single and enjoying the company of others. She may be one of those kind of people. But I'm not getting anything real strong saying, yes or no. What I'm getting is protect yourself and you're not in control. So let her rip, let her deal with it in her time.
I'm just laughing because it's like caffeinated and unfiltered, or yeah.
I don't know what made me turn around and grab this stupid deck before it even got to me. Cleo was answering a question, and all of a sudden I heard,
"Get the perfect reading
deck."
Perfect. That's great. Thanks, Sherry. That's great. Well, thank you, everybody in the chat and everybody that joined us. And right now it's saying in the comments, it's saying live 778. And in the thing on the screen, it says there's 546. So I don't know who's lying, but obviously YouTube is trying to pull the wool over my eyes. So I want to say
It's somewhere
welcome
in there.
to Gemstone Rhapsody, who is a new member. And I think you're a new member for me because I don't see any little
Well,
link on
I'm a new member for you. Did
You
anybody?
are too. Yeah. So Val
I
and
think I
Sherry
was
are
your
both
first
members.
member.
Yep, Sherry was my first member, so I have 2 members now. Thank you very much. We'll have to get together for a live stream.
Yes.
And also, you guys, I don't know whose channel this is, but some of you guys are pulling in some big time super stickers. You got Personal Transformation gave somebody a super sticker, and Footprint Tarot gave
Ooh.
somebody a super sticker. So congratulations,
Nice.
Yeah.
whoever
Awesome.
Thank on my show. Thank you very much. No, I'm kidding.
Hello. What?
Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks everybody for joining us.
Thank
This
you.
show is getting kind of long, so I'm going to cut it off. And yeah, thanks for joining for a, just kind of a surprise. We're doing a show on Saturday kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
Well,
everybody,
why the hell not?
yeah, well, obviously we're not doing anything else, so might as well be here.
Well, no,
We
you
have
know
no
what?
life. We live
really-
online.
I really like this when we're so, all the political readings and stuff. I enjoy that too. But I think this is the first time we've done the roundtable readings, personal readings like this with this particular group. And I thought it worked out really well. I really liked it. And I want to thank all the chatters for showing up and asking great questions.
Yes, really great questions.
Yeah.
And thank you, Cleo, for leading into my next advertisement. So I will be starting. Now I have to look at my calendar. A show that is just strictly for personal readings. And I know I think I picked a date for starting that. Yeah, in March, I think is when we're starting that. Right, I'm not doing any before that. Yeah, so on March 8th, Yumi and Gerald will be doing personal readings on a Friday night, and I have given the show a name. It's going to be the Cool Crone Oracles, and we're going to have some fun. So I'm sure probably Sherry and Val will join too, because as you can see, I'm just one of those people that just drags my whole crew with me everywhere that I go. And
Wherever you want us, darling, just say the word.
Go.
it's just too fun to read with you guys. It's just too much fun. And I know that I can just throw anything at you guys and you'll handle it. So that is very, very cool. So anyway, thanks again, people in the chat. I love you. I am so grateful for you being here and making this channel a success. And I took a peek at my subscriber numbers today and I kind of went, what? Wow. At the time that I looked, I was 51 people away from 4,500.
Congratulations.
So I'm halfway to my goal of, well, halfway as far as the next 1,000 goes, halfway to my goal of reaching 5,000 by Ostara. And that is
Beautiful.
spring equinox.
And I'm a little over 200 away from hitting 2,000. So,
Wow.
Great. Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Wow.
Fantastic. So everybody's URL will be in the description below this video once I post it. And I love you all. Thank you so much for everything. You give us so much positive energy. It's just wonderful. And we'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
bye.